As graduating nursing students step from the academic world into the professional realm, how prepared are they to navigate the complex demands of the healthcare environment? Good day, everyone. I'm Berena, and together with me are Renzo Caballeda, Louie Canete, and Kezia Claridad, presenting our research study entitled Graduating Nursing Students' Perspectives on Workplace Transition Preparedness. The purpose of the study was to determine the preparedness of graduating nursing students for workplace transition. Specifically, this study sought to answer the following questions. First, what is the socio-demographic profile of the participants in terms of sex and family income? Second, what is the level of perceived preparedness of the graduating nursing students in terms of the required nursing competencies and the 11 key areas of responsibilities of nursing? This includes safe and quality nursing care, communication, collaboration and teamwork, health education, legal responsibility, ethical-moral responsibility, personal and professional development, records management, management of resources and environment, quality improvement, and last, research. Third, is there a significant difference in the level of perceived preparedness when grouped according to socio-demographic profile? And lastly, is there a significant relationship between socio-demographic profile and the level of perceived preparedness?
For our methods, a quantitative, descriptive, correlational design was utilized, given that this design does not only involve the systematic collection and description of data, but also examines the relationship between variables. Survey method via Google Forms was used to gather primary quantitative data regarding the perceptions of graduating nursing students about their preparedness for workplace transition. Subsequently, a single focus group discussion, or FGD, was used to validate and provide deeper insights into the quantitative findings. 158 out of 267 BSN Level 4 students were selected using probability sampling, specifically the stratified random sampling technique. Cochrane's modified formula for finite populations was utilized to determine the sample size with a 95% confidence interval and desired margin of error of 0.05. For the FGD, 6 participants were chosen from the initial sample of 158 using a purposive sampling method.
For our survey, a 5-point Likert scale researcher-made instrument was used, based on the nursing competencies in the 11 key areas of responsibilities, as stipulated by the Professional Regulatory Board of Nursing. This is legally grounded in Republic Act No. 9170, also known as the Philippine Nursing Act of 2002. 5 questions were allocated for each key responsibility, having a total of 55 items. The instrument consists of 2 sections, the demographic profile and the nursing competencies in the 11 key areas of responsibilities. It was validated by 3 nursing professors with expertise in research, and was found to be valid and reliable with a good escapes mean score of 4.19 and a convex alpha of 0.972 respectively. For FGD, a semi-structured interview guide was evaluated by a registered guidance counselor. It was initiated by an overarching question, reflecting on your entire educational journey up to this point. How would you describe your overall sense of preparedness to transition from being a student to working as a practicing nurse? Followed by probing questions such as, can you explain why you feel prepared in some areas? And for areas where you don't feel prepared, what do you think are the reasons? This guide was designed to solicit in-depth feedback on specific quantitative findings, which may explain the observed statistical trends. Now, for our results in the social demographic profile of the participants. Out of 158 participants, 77.2% of the sample size are females, and 22.8% are males. This implies the majority of the study's participants are females. In terms of family income, the majority of the sample belong to the group earning between 48,120 pesos to 84,210 pesos per month, which is considered to be in the middle income class.
In assessing the level of perceived preparedness across 11 key areas of nursing responsibilities, graduating students had a high level of perceived preparedness across all areas. In summary, ethical-moral responsibility ranked the highest, followed by records management and personal and professional development. Although high, research ranked the lowest. FGD participants validated these results, emphasizing that ethical-moral responsibility ranked highest due to consistent reinforcement throughout the nursing curriculum. However, they perceived themselves to be less prepared in research, as it was seen as a mandatory task or requirement. The result of the current study implies that nursing education provides a good foundation to impart knowledge among students in their undergraduate nursing program however needs improvement in research. Although the survey results suggest that graduating nursing students are highly prepared for workplace transition, FGD revealed concerns about practical skills, partly due to their first 2 years of education being online during the COVID-19 pandemic. Students felt almost but not entirely prepared in practical skills, highlighting a gap in hands-on training compared to students in lower years who had more traditional and in-person experiences.
Moving on, results revealed that there is no significant difference in the perceived preparedness of the participants when grouped according to sex or family income. This implies that neither their sex nor their family income affects their level of perceived preparedness. Now, according to the results, there was no significant relationship between the level of perceived preparedness and the sex or family income. This indicates that neither sex nor family income influences the perceived preparedness of graduating nursing students. The study concluded that a socio-demographic profile revealed that most participants were female and were from the middle class. High preparedness across all key areas, highest in ethical moral responsibility, and lowest in research. Practical skills were a concern due to reduced face-to-face clinical experience during the pandemic. No significant difference in preparedness based on sex or family income were found, suggesting inclusivity in educational outcomes and consistent level of preparation regardless of the students' demographic backgrounds. Although nursing programs effectively instilled essential values and skills, there's a need for enhanced research and practical training for effective workplace transition.
As the research study developed, certain aspects arose that may be considered for future studies. The following recommendations based on the study's findings and conclusion may be helpful to the following sectors. CHED may encourage and facilitate continuous professional development for nursing graduates. PRC-BON may use the study's findings to develop continuing education programs focused on areas where graduates feel less prepared, such as research. Nursing administrators may utilize the assessment tool utilized in the present study, especially for evaluating students' performance and the competencies that were gained throughout their 4-year nursing journey. Nursing educators might incorporate more interactive and experiential learning activities to enhance students' engagement and practical skills. Graduating nursing students may be encouraged to seek additional learning opportunities outside the classroom to gain more practical experience and exposure to healthcare scenarios. Nurses may utilize the study to provide or enhance their mentorship roles. Healthcare institutions may develop structured orientation and mentorship programs for newly graduated nurses to ease their transition into the workplace. Future researchers may expand their sample sizes to collect a wider variety of data and explore other variables, thereby producing more meaningful findings.
Before we end our presentation, we would like to leave a quote. True preparedness lies not only in mastering clinical skills, but in nurturing a heart that leads with empathy, acts with courage, and serves with passion. Thank you for watching and have a great day. To access our references, you may scan this QR code.